AITA for using tone indictors when talking to my BF. I, 19F, recently started dating my BF, 19M. When we first met he told me in the first conversation that he was autistic. I'm completely fine with this and it doesn't affect our relationship, however early on I realized he cannot detect sarcasm. I'm British and sarcasm comes to me as a second language as it's just our humor. It's banter. So I suggested using tone indicators for him to make him more comfortable and allow him to understand my humor a little better. He says it's really helped him when it comes to understanding conversations. For context, tone indicators are little symbols you put at the end of messages to make it clear what you mean when it may not be clear. E.G/J when you're joking or being sarcastic or /SRS when you're being serious. Some people think they're dumb but they genuinely do help those who don't understand social cues. A friend of mine however, also 19F, who I will call H, had a lot to say about this. H has met my BF a couple times and has never had a problem with him. She didn't know he was autistic until while we were out the other day and I picked up my phone to send a funny picture to my BF of us. When I was texting him back, H asked what the tone indicators were. I told her they were little signs I put at the end of messages so my BF doesn't get confused. She asked why, and I told her it's because he is autistic and struggles to understand the tone of messages sometimes. She sort of laughed and then didn't mention it anymore. We continued talking and drinking and suddenly when I was messaging him back she jumped in and said that the indicators really weren't necessary because my BF is not autistic. I assured her he is and she said even if he is surely it would be better to not use them so he can learn things like sarcasm. I told her it doesn't work like that but she got angry and told me she doesn't care and that it's counterproductive. I left half an hour after this because it got awkward. When I got home my BF called me to say that H had messaged him on Instagram and called him stupid for not being able to understand something like sarcasm. He blocked her but my BF got upset and said that using the indicators was a stupid idea and we never should have used them in the first place. I told him they aren't stupid and they help him but he's upset because I was the one who suggests them. So AITA for using indicators.